this misfortune. I urge all of you to be extra cautious when when doing these sort of bookings, and to please verify the people or company before doing any payments. Jazakallah. And then my producer and I, as any worthy journalist who are trying to do an expose, does is researches further, and we've come to find out that this is not an isolated case. And yes, we've managed to endured a similar fate in similar circumstances, and this sister has agreed to come on air to tell us her experience. And I have on the line with me Sister Razia Suleman. She is located, the sister I had was in Gauteng, the one who sent the anonymous letter, but the sister Razia Suleman is situated in Pietermaritzburg. So this scam seems widespread, and this is going to be her 29th year that she has been doing holiday accommodation with a fairly known company, Blue Sky Accommodation. We have accommodation agents groups where you have to go. So she has them through various WhatsApp groups, which she's an admin, and they add you to the group, or you might join via link. But to get more information regarding Sister Razia's incident with the alleged timeshare scammer, let me welcome her on the program. Assalamu alaikum, Sister Razia, and welcome to Mid Morning Talk.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته. جزاك الله خيرا for having me.
Shukran for coming on air. It's extremely courageous and brave of you to come on air to explain. In the reason for this is just so that our listeners can be aware that in as much as many had positive experiences with securing timeshare, now and then comes along a schema, and I guess the fact that somebody who professes to have a Muslim name and in the correspondence, they actually use the name of the Almighty to gain your trust, and then only to find out later they scam you makes this a really bitter pill to swallow.
Really, it's really sad, because I didn't doubt that, at all because she was buying time. I didn't know at the time where she was buying time to. She's not transferring the money from one account to the other or doing an EFT from one account to the other to transfer the money. So she doesn't leave a trail. So she withdraws the money. So she needs a few days in order to buy time to be able to withdraw the money as an ATM. So I received an email from the bank phone department to say that when I did the payment reversal, well, 2 weeks after the incident, then we met with the email to say that there's no funds in that account. Obviously, she's using a very few accounts. I was supposed to have sent it in a system of week.
So
Um,
let's just start again. So how did you come into contact with alleged scammer, and tell us your story.
okay, I have my book group because I'm an agent. So when I would go and send it on the group, and as well to contact people like edit themselves and they were new. So I would like to send it to them as well, and as well as sending it to these accommodation agents group where we know each other, we trust each other, we know which agent to trust, and you cannot join those groups without admin adding and on you've got to be an agent for so long, you got to be have a registered name and that sort of thing. So this type of thing where after they will have the details of the person who has been in any problem with one of the agents of the group. So I didn't know she was a contact on my group, and that's also that I'm trying to like when I tried to think that through, I didn't ask her for the unit. She messaged. She happened to send me messages like so-called adverts. To put it that way. She happened to send what I was looking for. I sent out a message saying I'm looking out for Makalik Park to the for the 22nd of March. And then all of a sudden I just see the message from her, or add some, well, I thought she sent it to everyone, but nevertheless, I didn't know that she saw it in the group and she saw the opportunity. And prior to that, she saw my request for a unit at the Sun City Vacation Club. And that's how it started. The first one is the Sun City Vacation Club. And she seems to be, she knows exactly what she's doing. She's a poet. She's doing this for a while now. And it's unfortunate that I happen to get caught in that trap. And, and then when she mentioned about Makhalif Park, and I said, okay, please, if the unit is available, I'd like to take it. And that's how it started. And it was over Monday, Sunday and Monday, that I entered the ASPs of 2000 each. That's huge. And she kept talking to me through, I didn't know she was buying time, but yes, everybody a different story. In my case, she told me her mother-in-law car and she's very ill and she's dead, she had to admit to the hospital. And by Thursday, she wasn't answering my calls, she wasn't reading or replying to my messages because I needed to get certificate. And I had already paid her, so she has to give me the gift certificate. And then on Friday after Juma, she messaged to say, she said to me, it's no disbelief in me. She actually typed out one because I sent it out in the group to say, please, if anyone knows it's not Uma, in which area or whereabout, because she put the late wife of so and so, mother of so and so, but she didn't put any area. And then she messaged a long message after the heart to say that she is, uh, 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 so tired because her mother-in-law passed away after Maghrib on Thursday. And, today she has to have devotional and prepare the meals and stuff like that. And she was broken heart and crying faces and all that type of thing. And I felt even more into the start thinking that, I was like beginning to suspect her, but
Yes,
it seems
you
to
feel guilt-ridden now for doubting her after she sent you a message here. And tell me, Sister Razia, so you paid her the money. Have you tried to lay a charge of fraud at the police station?
you have to report it to the fraud department of the bank. You have to, for all those, for the benefit of all those that are listening, please, if you have a right to ask for some sort of ID document, so they must send you an ID document with the name of the account holder of that you received of the bank details. You have that right. So please
So
ask
now
for
I just said I have a few messages that come through because so this particular sister Edward goes at Holiday Express underscore D. Is that what
you.
she advertises on? Because I've seen this in one of the WhatsApp groups came to me. So it had their Holiday Express deals and then the sister's details and then it's got red written here scam because somebody must have now just alerted everybody to
Yes.
the scam. So the sister was operating under her Instagram handle was at Holiday Express underscore deals. Am I correct?
Yeah. That's he was stating as. And I just returned to, we sort of became like our own into a family, so to speak, if we can put it that way. Between us agents, the ones that we only deal with, and otherwise it's owners units that we sell. But in this case, I had seen a few ads of Holiday Express, Holiday Express deals. So I thought, obviously she'll visit, and that's how I made the first payment. Otherwise, I would have picked up. But I think you see the problem is, it's coming now to the Easter weekend. That is the long weekend. So the um, guests that were looking for accommodation and couldn't find accommodation because most of it is also fully booked.
Yes,
They are the
that's
ones
what
that
I had
call.
from the anonymous sister that sent us the letter via Nazreen. She was looking for specific accommodation for Easter, and the Holiday Express deals was the company was the only one that actually had what this person has. specifically looking for. That is why they, without hesitation, they then secured it before they come because they've been looking for a while. So, um, Sister Razia, my producer Nazreen has been was in contact with holiday deals,
Yes.
and yes, so she was communicating with Nazreen uh, for the weekend up until just now because we were hoping to get uh, somebody, well, the sister from Holiday Express deals on the line, but unfortunately, my producer is now being blocked. But we had conversations with her up until this morning, WhatsApp conversations, which we are going to upload on our screen shortly because my producer had asked for accommodation in Cape Town. And
Oh,
yes,
okay.
so we changed it a bit and it's on the screen now. And yes, that is the conversation that she had, various options, and we were given her banking details and things like that. So the sister is definitely still active and steadily continuing to con and defraud unsuspecting holiday families who are wishing to take a well-deserved break and only to find out there's going to be, like yourself, I think you said 15,000 and another 15,000 out of pocket.
Yes, especially owing her 30,000. There was a sister who booked direct with her, unit at in Johannesburg at Sailing Mountain Resort, which is a more upmarket. Honestly, it is makes sense for it to be a bit more expensive. That is 26,000 for 1 week for the 19th, the week of the 19th. So she paid 26,000, and she happened to see my message because I decided, if another who is using it as a means to let others become safe because she's obviously advertising on Instagram, Facebook. So besides let me send this out. Let it go viral and let everyone come to know. And yes, they will be obviously now in future. Inshallah, they will be a bit more, careful and I wouldn't say a bit more, I would say a lot more careful in who they're dealing with.
So,
Turned
Sister
out,
Razia, just before the time, what I really first like to acknowledge you for coming on to advise others, especially as you say, holiday period coming, so to be cautious. But where to from here, have you then encouraged whoever was before the sister to actually go and report this case of fraud, not only to the banks but to South African police services, because clearly this is a clear cut of fraud, and hopefully the police can then investigate and locate the whereabouts of sister to end this because, as I've said, um, she was active. Had my producer put money there, my producer would also have been conned. So people are
yes,
unsuspecting because you
yes,
trust them because this sister here, I think, like yourself, in the anonymous person who wrote the letter, they seen the ad not on Instagram or that, but relatively safely from a community WhatsApp group. So this was a Muslim sister advertising on community WhatsApp groups, as you say, vacation groups that you become sort of like a family connected with other agents and that. So there's a great element of trust, and this person is abusing the trust and the safety of a platform like a community WhatsApp group, uh, where we let our guard down and we won't suspect. And like you say, throwing in the funeral aspect in your case, that it's a funeral, and then sending this maid notice, and then you still get doubt. But when she messaged you back telling you she lost her mother-in-law and that you then were guilt-ridden, but as you've spoken and you said this was just buying time so that by the time you notify your bank, money was removed in this account and you had no recourse. So this is actually a criminal mastermind and a scammer and a defrauder, not the least. So I encourage you, and as well as anybody who might get, who was defrauded by Holiday Express deals, to please lay a criminal charge of fraud with whatever information you have, so that the law can take its course and bring the scamster and fraudster to book.
uh, inshallah, definitely. That is the way to go, and I would if you don't get notices, any type of contact with her for, like, say, let's say, 24 hours, then please go to the police station, open a case of court. You'll have to go to the bank and get your bank statements to prove that you paid that money. If your proof of payment that you did the EFT is not good enough for them, they must have bank statements in order to open a case. And in order for the bank fraud department, they allocate an investigator to you. And he's obviously having my case. But I'm really disappointed in SSB because they have been very slow. I haven't heard from them as yet. I only received an email saying that was for payment reversal, and that's to say that there's no funds in that account. Obviously, that I knew beforehand before even receiving the email. But inshallah, if you want to do a booking, as I said, you have to scrutinize it and make sure that you're dealing with somebody that's well,
Credible.
yeah, that's legitimate. And if you feel that you're having, please, the sooner you go to the police, in the long run, it will help the case because they'll find the pattern of how she withdraws the money from the ATM. There has to be, you can't withdraw 30,000 rand or
Sister
something.
Razia, Jazakallah, we've just gone out of time, but we appreciate your time. This will be available for podcast, and as soon as it is, my producer will share it to you so you can place it on your accommodation WhatsApp group to create that awareness. Shukran so much for your time, Sister Razia.
I mean, you're most welcome. Jazakallah khair for having me.
We, we're going to go for a short break. Thereafter, we're going to speak to Sister Atia Kola, who has also been in the travel industry for the last 20 years, to provide us with some advice and counsel regarding safety protocols when booking third-party uh, timeshare such as we get here on the WhatsApp group. So let's go for a short break.
Africa. The Mayat announcement list is brought to you by the Africa Muslims Agency. Sponsor a water well for 14,500 rands or a bowl for 49,500 rands as a means of Sadaqah Jariyah and Isali Sawab. Africa Muslims Agency.co.za.
What makes Randery Jewelers the optimum place for your memorable gift? Is it our range of exclusive, high-end, luxurious jewelry? Or is it our master craftsmanship of all your bespoke jewelry needs? We believe it's because at Randery Jewelers, we know just how to make those special moments last forever. Whether it's for a wedding, anniversary, or just a simple gift to show your love, trust Randery Jewelers to make it special. www.randeryjewelers.com. Make your moments last forever with Randery Jewelers, the family name you can trust.
Enduran Boys College ke sekolo sa boarding and day se se ikemego se agilwe meleng wa lephefo wa N1 Polokwane. Re tlhotlheletsa thuto ye tlhwatlhwa ya monagano le maikutlo lefelong la maleba la go akaretsa botlhe. Re buša re latela melago ya NCS CAPS curriculum, ra ba ra neela ka madulo a bašimane ba mphato wa botshelela go fitlha ka marematlou. Ebile re na le didirišwa tša boarding tša mphato wa botshelela go fitlha ka marematlou. Maikemišetšo a Enduran College ke go fana ka thuto ya boleng jwa maemo a godimo bjo bo tlhotlheletšago botho. Enduran College ke legae la bobedi la polokego le totego. E ngwadišitšwe le lefapha la thuto e le go Umalusi. Tsebo ka botlalo e hwetša nomorong ya 078 452 6264 078 452 6264. Re hwetša gape go Facebook le Instagram goba o re romele email go polokwane@endurancolleges.co.za.
It is the end of season sale at Minty's Fabrics this week, with specials at incredibly low prices once again. Discover Minty's summer fabrics from 25 Rand per meter, ready-to-wear evening dresses starting from 1,500 Rand, and haute couture beaded fabrics from 399 per meter, making Minty's the only place to be this week. Follow our social pages for more information. Minty's, 542 Ridge Road, Durban. COVID protocols to be adhered to by all Minty's clients with necessary measures in place.
Connect and stay ahead with Salam Media. This is Salam Media coming to you live from South Africa.
Good morning, folks. We have started listening to this really, really sweet experience that Sister Razia Suleman had lost 50,000 rand from an alleged uh, timeshare fraudster. And she mentioned another sister lost 26,000 rand as well for her accommodation. I thought it's time that we get somebody who's been in a travel agency for 20 years. I thought Atia Tola Galanshi in the industry in various capacities and various roles for 20 years. And being in the industry is due to love of traveling. She loves going and doing vacations, meeting new people. And she says, I recognize my own love of traveling has served as a driving force behind my career choice. So she has worked for timeshare rentals like RTI, Rennie's Travel, SAA, American Express. So well versed in the hospitality and travel industry. Now, bottom line, to just explain to us now the third party timeshare that I advertise in timeshare sales, how can one safeguard themselves so that they don't fall victim or be defrauded by the experience shared by the anonymous letter received as well as by Sister Rosia. Assalamu alaikum, Rosia, and welcome to Good Morning Talk on Salam Media.
Walaikum salam, Megan. Thank you for the opportunity to be online.
It's a pleasure. So I'm not sure how much you thought of Sister Razia's incident that, and she herself runs, does timeshare rentals and sales of this, and she herself got conned. So, if somebody who's been for 29 years in the industry didn't suspect this, and Makali's Park was reputable, she didn't think to change, and she was then defrauded with 30,000, and we had another sister who was with 26,000, as she mentioned. So how do we sift through what is legitimate, what is not, and then so if you find something that you see on WhatsApp groups, I know yourself you advertise on various WhatsApp groups. So how do I know Sister Atia Tola is legitimate? What do I do to safeguard myself?
That's a very good question, Megan, because I also almost got scammed as well. So basically, there's just a few pointers that I do, and inshallah, maybe if I can offer advice to the other sisters, no one will get caught this way as well. So when you see these WhatsApp messages, right, the first thing I suggest is you call the number. When you call the number, because a lot of people put fraudulent numbers, and they don't want to give out the proper names or the company names. So first thing is for you to call the person, find out exactly what they're advertising. And also, what I've noticed is a lot of people are reselling timeshares that are being sold. So the best thing is to find out easy the owner's unit. And if it's the owner's unit, then you can speak directly to the owner. You can find out where it is, how much it is, what the unit size is, and things like that. So the main thing is to buy from people you know. Even if it's a renting agent, you have to know the person. You have to find out if they have an office, meet them face to face. If you can go to their office, even better. You know, and also, when you do confirm these things, what they need is, if you're going to confirm a timeshare, they need your ID number, they need your address, and they need your phone number. So a very important thing to do is not to pay upfront. What a lot of agents ask is, oh, we've got a unit for you, like you said, Makali's Park, this is the cost, you have to take it now. So they put pressure on you that if you don't take it now, it's going to be sold. You must never be pressurized. When people put pressure on you, like they say, also when the price is good, it's too good to
Yeah,
be
goed
true, you
voor
know?
dier koop, so hulle sê in
Exactly,
Afrikaans. So Sister Atia,
exactly.
they asked that, can I, to safeguard myself, can I ask Sister Atia, okay, you've given me your banking details, can you give me a copy of your ID, your business physical address, or out of the premises where you're operating? Can I then
100%.
ask you for those details to say, okay, I'm giving you all my details.
Yes,
Please give me your ID number, and I
yes.
require a physical address where you can be contacted. Away. So even if you're working from home, a physical address from where you are working, and then as you say, if somebody's selling a third party, so for instance, I have accommodation at Kushnanga Cabanas, and unfortunately I can't make it this weekend. And I say, for Satya, you've been doing this and you've got a greater network of people who follow your WhatsApp broadcast messages, so you'd be able to sell quicker than me, sell my unit for me. So I can ask Sister Satya, is this your own unit or are you selling it for a third party? Is this a question I should be asking somebody who's doing timeshare sales?
Madam, definitely you should be asking because you just take it for granted it's their unit. And I almost got scammed this weekend with two units at Sun City, and it's somebody I actually know. And I asked, I said, is this your unit? And she lied to me. She says, no, she's an agent like me, and I know her. And she said, no, it's an owner's unit. Meanwhile, I waited up. Okay, another thing that's very important is if you confirm something, do not pay people that give you a confirmation letter. Once you get the confirmation letter, then you should pay by credit card or meet them and pay them personally because once you do an EFT, your money is gone. You're not ever going to get it again. So coming back to where we are almost got scammed, and this agent actually bought from another agent who bought from another agent. So also make very, very sure there's only the owner and maybe one agent because the moment it's one, another agent, you don't even know if there is a unit there. So coming back to what you said, you must ask, they're asking for your ID, you must ask for their ID. They got your physical address, you get there. So at least it's something tangible that you can hold. You know what I mean?
And like you say, very important, I must be able to phone Sister Atia, not only just a WhatsApp chat, speak
Yes,
to somebody behind and listen. And I think the other thing is the more information the timeshare agent is willing to give you, I mean, the less then the more you can trust that person. They're not going
of
to
course.
divulge any information. And for me, this is now um, the very, very telling and scary part is Sister Razia herself has been for 29 years in the timeshare industry. You saying, I know you are 20 years, they're very experienced. And if experienced people like yourself, you said, almost got caught, Sister Razia did get it. So if it's people who are well versed in the industry that are falling skin to these fraudsters and falling prey to these fraudsters, then, somebody like myself, it's so much easier for me to fall prey because we're not knowledgeable. And you know what for me, it wasn't just on an Instagram post. These are
Right.
closed community WhatsApp groups where these people are advertising on. So your guard is let down because you are often on our community WhatsApp group. So I got to know you even better through what you're advertising. And the thing is, not only have I done that, I've shared it with people I know
I
looking for accommodation
I did
because
to that.
no,
Lots of people tell me they say Miriam gave me your number. So
so that's who I am. I'm sort
right,
of a facilitator in the community and I connect people together. So the thing is,
right.
I could have been that person who gave the travel express deals because I would have seen it in my WhatsApp group. Seen there, it's a Muslim lady, sort of, it looked legit, and
Mm-mm.
I could have been that one sharing it in other community WhatsApp groups. So what I'm saying is, we let our guard down and we need to verify. And also, I think before you send out ads of accommodations, uh, please, a good point would be just verify that you know the person before you also advertise
Absolutely.
for these people. So just make a call and say, I'm forwarding your travel deals to other groups and
Right.
other broadcast groups, but just so that you know, so that at least you verified with that. I mean, I'm just thinking as an admin, I need to start paying more
Yes,
attention and taking more responsibility before just assisting
putting it
people.
out
Because
there.
my idea is to assist people. This is an
Yes,
income, and that's why I'm saying instead of the other solution is cut down all third party rentals. The better solution is hard times COVID. Everybody is looking to earn something. And this is honest way you can earn connecting people, selling a timeshare, you make a bit. I mean, they go on holiday, people are everybody's happy, but at the same time you need to now be wary that everything you send out, even as Edmund, please before you send out all these accommodations for sale, just send a quick message
just
and
verified.
verify.
Yes. And another way, Miriam, also to check, so once you've confirmed, was to find the resort, and so if you booked a timeshare with the owner, you can find out the owner's name, you can find out the unit number. So found the resort, ask them is this guest certificate, is it legit? And also, do they own the unit there? Then you know you're okay. That's the only way. There's
Uh,
no other way.
okay, but well, you've been working with RCI, so will resorts be able to give you that information, or they're not allowed to give you? I'm just I'm just thinking of
So
protection of personal information.
yeah,
But what
yeah.
he
So if you've got a confirmation letter, you basically going to email it to them. Say RCI, like you booked a unit in RCI, you get an RCI confirmation. So you'll take that unit. There's a phone number there. There's a text number. Phone the hotel. Send it to an urgent. Is this legit? Is this unit available? And then obviously your name is there as well, so they'll confirm that it is. As long as you've got the letter, they will assist you. Obviously you can't just call and randomly ask them. They're not going to help you. But once you've got, so it's so important that before you for anything or confirm anything, that you must get some sort of writing, like some sort of a guest certificate or something of that sort. So that can help you to make sure that your resort is confirmed. You know?
Thank you,
So
Asya. The advice has been really, really invaluable. We just run out of time. But I
no
really
problem.
appreciate you giving us your time and joining us and giving us valuable advice in terms of yes, we all excited, we all need deserve the, we all want the well-deserved break. And yes, sometimes if a deal is too good to be true, then
It's
it's not
not true.
it's not true
Correct.
because if a weekend, like you stay at a resort, let's just of Cabana Beach, averages on this time round about between 8 to 10,
Mm.
depending on the unit. Somebody's advertising for 5, or you've checked with many agents that they don't have stock, and suddenly this person is
Suddenly just
able to
someone's
giving
got
you
it.
anywhere and everywhere and it's available. Then alarm bells
Then
should
there's
be ringing.
trouble.
Jazakallah
Correct.
Asya, it's been an absolute pleasure. Inshallah, I am thinking once a month we are going to have a travel segment. So we'll like to check to you on your travel experiences and places that we that we want on our bucket list or should be having on our bucket list in the near future. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
Walaikum
barakatuh.
salam. Jazakallah so much. Understood?
Wa alaikum salam.
In South Africa, countless numbers of sick patients